That's right, college basketball has arrived in 2K26. All season long, you can work your way through 40 levels of unique prizes, including lots of college logos, game day bundles from a variety of colleges that produce some of the biggest names in the NBA and WNBA. And it wouldn't be college basketball without mascots, and there's several.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. And for Miami, Norman Powell is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the one spot. And we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the group stage, you have to get off to a good start. This is a big game for both teams in the Cup. And, of course, this game counts in the regular season as well.
And it's Miller penetrating. Count it.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Mitchell finds MP. Goes up on the wing. That one wide left. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Miller. Miami grabs the miss. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. You know, the Heat play in a glamour market, but Tim Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star.
Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to MP. Up again. Miller grabs the miss. Hornets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Mitchell against Ball. Back to Miller. Lots of room. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. 6 points from Brandon Miller. Mitchell kicks to MP. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. That's tipped. And now Miller running the floor all by himself. At the elbow, it's Knipple. The offensive rebound. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points.
Yeah, I'm kind of watching this Warriors game, and I got Brett on it, so I'm kind of like back and forth with this game. I'm just trying to get VC. I'm not even trying to finish that.
The Heat trail by 18 on the court for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Chalk up 2 there.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions
Personal
can
foul.
help.
First team foul.
Miller against MP. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Norman Powell checked in for MP.
Norman Powell. Substitution on the court.
.105 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Larson. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the floater. And there's the nice layup by White. White's got 7 points.
And you can argue this is White at his best. Just an absolute terror in transition.
MP looking around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins. Certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And a quiet disposition for Andrew Wiggins. Tim, he lets his game do the talking.
Well, Kevin, his teammates love him for that reason. And remember, he was a key cog in Golden State's title in 2022, and the Warriors players and coaches had a difficult time parting with him.
Just 5 on the clock. Miller kicks to White. Fires the 3. Kept alive by Charlotte. Goes back up. That'll do it for the first half.
That's the end of the first
Hornets
half.
lead by
With a
9.
score,
And we'll be back for
Miami
the second half following the
28.
break. Keep it right here
Charlotte,
on 2K
37.
Sports. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
They've got Mitchell. Khalil Ware is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
I thought it wasn't backcourt violation. Was that really backcourt violation? Oh, he picked it up. Right there.
Ball with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backcourt.
Pass to Kneppel. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
When you see him out there, Kneppel's frame is impressive, especially for his age.
Here's MP. And that one hits back iron.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Assisted by.
Hey guys, the Heat's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me it's a dislocated finger that's causing a good deal of pain right now. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury. But the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
Well, that is encouraging, but it's also important to make sure he is 100% before he returns. You don't want to hurry back and risk further injury.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Miami shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Jim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far. Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you, Kevin.
Looking to set the standard. Al. And it's Miller penetrating. And Miller throws it down hard.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it is really hard to get someone to match up with him.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Charlotte up 11.
55.
And will return
The
shortly.
Hornets, 66.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Hornets, we've got Kneppel. Miller is out there with Kobe White. And it's Salon in at the 4. The Heat trail by 13. Jaquez outside. Pass to Wiggins. On the wing, Mitchell. White covering. With the floater. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, you love Adebayo chasing the basketball and running down that offensive board.
And the Hornets with possession here. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And Adebayo sends it back. Here's Jaquez. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. And it's 7 points for
Yeah, I'm not really
Jaime
trying to play
Jaquez.
this matchup.
And so White will bring it up for the Hornets with a 9-point lead. Miller, the pass to White. And the three off target.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been shot from the field.
Pick and pass to the roll.
MP against Miller. 6 to shoot from 10 feet out. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlled the inside.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates off.
On the wing, Hawkins. Charity stripe shot. Here's Adebayo. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Miller throws it down hard.
He has come out of the halftime on a mission, just relentless.
The Heat trail by 11. Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And here's MP for 3. No good there. Good D by Miller.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
White finds Miller. Back to White. On the wing, Miller. From 12 feet out. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Timeout called, the Heat. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the 2nd overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Brandon Miller.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:52 left in the game. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to MP. Fires for 3.
And you know Miller was in his head on that one. Nice job just staying connected, making the shot uncomfortable.
White with it. Now defended by MP.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hornets.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint. And those are all high percentage shots. But the defense...
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one.
The end of the game.
To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
And we look forward to seeing you.
Feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
can't believe. Lost a major bet, though. I need to upgrade my three-point shot. I might do another season match. Yeah, once I get to like my 3 to 8, like about 78, 80, I'll be making threes like consistently. And I need to get some badges too. I'm surprised. Nigga, I thought, man, I literally got this game 'cause I thought people would be online. Like, bro, I know it's 12 a.m., but come on, bro, nobody online. The Warriors collapsed like crazy, bro. Lost a major bet on the Warriors, bro. I'm pissed. Not that pissed, cause catch the under. Yeah, way too far. Hey. I don't think I was gonna make that. I thought it was out of my range, considering my guy is level. I can make these threes, but it's like I'm not gonna personally. I don't think I'm gonna be accurate like crazy, being at 71-3. You can make threes. I know people that make threes like they don't have to do anything till they build. But the higher your build is, the more accurate you will be. Seven out of 50. That's a horrible percentage, but yeah, we're trying to level our guy up. 14% horrible. One more three. Let's see if I can do a half-court shot. Best out of three. This guy, I don't know, it's tough. That was a good release, but I think it's just out of his range. Yes. Hey, that shit almost went in. How fast is my? Why is my stamina's at 70? Why is my stamina like so weak? Like I can't drive on nothing. My stamina is like really good. 70? My dude is like, as soon as he runs through a screen, like he's just tired. Makes no sense. I'm gonna try to do one more season match. I was playing, dog. I was playing the Lakers, dog. I was doing a season match, bro, and like I actually had a decent game. I made like a couple of shots, bro. We was up like.
Welcome to season 5 in my team. There's a lot of excitement coming in this season's rewards.
Plus, a celebration of college basketball is tipping off. Some of the brightest stars from men's and women's basketball are available now in my team.
You'll start off with a college celebration box with 5.
And bro, Luka just, I was up by a 7 point, and Luka just drained
At guard. 5.
If you're looking for... Here's the starting group for Portland. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Drew Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Avdia in at the 3. And for the Heat, MP is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Wiggins in at the 4 spot. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, BA, you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach is drawing up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. The shot by Lillard, no good. Outside Mitchell. Kicks it out to MP. The 3 is up. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. And while they're cobbling together in offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
BA only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades
announcement
have
for
the Heat been below
administration of the free
average
throws.
defensive rating.
The player was
Making
fouled in the
that
act of shooting a
commitment's a
three-pointer,
key
and he
pillar
will have
of the
3
Heat culture.
free throws.
He's off on the second.
Number 18.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers. I'm told the team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The Moda Center, one of the league's oldest arenas that have not yet undergone major renovations, and the Blazers have played there since 1995.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. MP against Holiday.
Bro,
Holiday
not
grabs
in?
the miss. For Portland, they've gone 1 for 3 so
I hate
far.
that they put meters on layups, bro. That's so stupid.
Takes a 3.
You know how hard it is
Rebound
to get a
Miami.
shot?
This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Now here's Mitchell. Last game for him, he picked up 10. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime time positioning inside.
Mitchell against Lillard. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the talking.
MP shot is off. Portland leading. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be it. Here's Holiday. Pass to Lillard. Back to Holiday. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
Quarter number 2, just over a minute of play. To the wing, right side. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The Trailblazers rebound. Second shot opportunity. Clingan's shot is off. Miami leading by 9. So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Grant is the 3 with Kamara in the front court as well. Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Clingan in at the 5, roaming the paint. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
And that puts them just one foul.
Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. And also a switch here for Portland. Love's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Takes a 13-footer. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Here's MP. Adebayo with the slam.
You gotta love the extra effort from Adebayo to keep the possession alive, grabbing the board and turning it into points of his own.
Outside Love.
Oh, damn.
Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
I thought he was going to stay with him.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And looking at the Blazers stand, how impressed have you been with their development?
Well, very impressed, especially with the strong finish to last season.
Bro, how is that a
interested in
miss?
bottoming out for better draft odds, and with the talent already on their roster, there's plenty of room for optimism. Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's Jovic. Klingon with a defensive effort.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Grant's shot is off.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Back to Adebayo. Adebayo brushes off the contact inside.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Timeout called, Portland. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game. A dominating first half of play.
The live section gets free t-shirts for one ball. That's the end of the first half. What a score! Your Miami Heat.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Khalil Ware, he's been playing really well.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got MP. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Mitchell in it to one. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
And I love the energy on defense. Wiggins working hard to come up with the block right there.
Pass to MP. From the wing, rebounded by Kamara.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid, fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
Portland making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Here's MP. Rejected by Klingon.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingon.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. The first one falls, and we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes I am. I think beyond all the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Wiggins finds MP. Just 4 to shoot. And again, no good by Miami.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Open shot, Grant gets an open look and hits it.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Stop the drought, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And the Heat's Eric Spoelstra, now the longest tenured head coach in the NBA stands.
His 18th season in this role, been with the Heat over 30 years, having gotten his start in Miami as a video coordinator, and this run is the third longest all time after Jerry Sloan and Greg Popovich.
Robert Williams checked in for Portland. Love comes in for Damian Lillard. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Denny Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland. The Heat with the lead. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. And it's Lillard in at the 1. MP inside. Guarded by Sharp. Rejected by Klingon. And they get it back. And they'll keep possession. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Heat ball.
Wiggins outside. Clock at 6. Tries yet again. Rebounded by Kamara. Kamara's got 4 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
To take the lead. Here's Klingon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Klingon's got his first basket.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds.
Yeah, BA. But one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Coach, the defense has been ahead of the schedule for Portland. Where do they take the next step in that regard?
Well, first off, BA, they can do much better on the defensive boards. Also, cutting down their careless fouls. Those are things they have to look to clean up.
Mitchell, the pass to MP. To the middle. Sharp against MP to the paint. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
Assisted by.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
And that one's good. Sharp. Now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside.
Miami
And that's why they continue to get attacked.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Sharp against MP. Inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, that's textbook.
Adebayo.
Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
Sharp against MP. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And these are exactly the moments where you find out if a player is tough enough for the NBA. And Sharp showing no fear in a clutch situation.
Wow. Mitchell.
Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Timeout called, Portland. And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Deni Avdija.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Sharp goes in.
Well, this is what makes him a complete two-way player. Great defense there from Bam Adebayo.
Pass to MP. The 15-footer. That shot is off. Good D by Sharp. For Portland, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far on the court.
Another exciting young player from Canada. Shaedon Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really important.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
In a tight game, this is who they want taking these shots.
Mitchell, the pass to MP. A minute 15 left in the final quarter. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, with the game on the line. Adebayo wants the ball, and he delivers.
Lillard against Mitchell. Pulls up. Again, the miss by Portland. The Heat have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Wiggins finds MP. Back to Wiggins. To take the lead. MP shot is off.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Sharp. Money!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Miami calls timeout. They trail by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quicker.
MP, the pass to Jaquez. The 3 from Mitchell. Off target from downtown. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
So the Trailblazers win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and...
What? Well, that was horrible. I'm gonna play my see if I could beat that Duke my team. Yo, Duke is like they got some shooters. That boy JJ Redick. Oh my! When they pass it to JJ Redick, bro, he does not miss. I have to personally guard him. I see that boy in the field guarding him.
Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
And I lost a bet to the dude. I faded the dude, bro. I should have never did that shit. I knew that. I cashed it on Saturday when I done bet on NC State. But I cashed the under first time I did it.
Here's Sabali. Iverson outside. And he makes good on the layup.
Allen Iverson. And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Irving looking for an opening. Pass to Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Both free throws good from Hill.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And Boozer with the block.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Redick against Doncic. Here's Wembanyama. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
Boozer, no luck.
Well, one guy you've always got your eye on, Cameron Boozer. He's skilled, polished, and he shows the same toughness that his dad brought when he was playing.
One-on-one here. They get it again. Boozer, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Count that one.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
And stolen by Iverson. A solo fast break. Drops in the breakaway lane. Iverson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in the
A dependable distributor. Irving is adept at seeing the floor and making the pass.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
At the line for the away team, Luka.
And so he makes both from the line.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
From deep, Evans. Another three for Duke.
Heat check. It's amazing how many guys can shoot it consistently from way past the line these days.
On the wing, Doncic. Back to Allen. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. And it's in there. Doncic has got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
Edwards can't hit. Here now, the Blue Devils. Here's Foster. Another three for Duke.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
On the wing, Doncic. And that one is off. Plumlee with some nice D. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Well, with Isaiah Evans, I like the potential he has. I think he's someone that with time and practice will refine his offensive game because the physical tools, the length, the burst, the hops, they're already there.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Smart. Out of bounds. It'll be Duke's ball.
That's a foul, bro. Substitution on the court.
And Duke has possession. 4-point game. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Clayton, the pass to Wembanyama. 1:21 left to play in the first half. Here's Evans. And the rebound goes to Duke. Hill with it. Evans picks him up. Hill kicks to Redick. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Redick's got 6.
Redick shoots it the same way every time. Love his mechanics.
And it's Evans missing. The Blue Devils leading by 7. And they get it back. And the basket by Hill.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
The section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. There you go, fans. That was your answers.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Iverson. Oh, what a finish by
If I can just keep my starting
well, so important to get points in the paint. Makes it a lot harder on the defense.
Irving with the bounce pass. Redick with the bucket.
Gets his shot off with great quickness. Redick knows he has the green light to take those.
Redick's gone 3 of 4, shooting 75% from deep here. Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
Well, great handles, and I like how he finished it off with the bucket.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the first half of basketball. Pass to Boozer. Iverson against Redick. Great D that time from Redick.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The clock runs out.
That's
and we're
the
heading
second quarter with the score. Your Blue Devils, 26. The visiting team, 16.
You look at J.J. Redick, what a contribution.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing.
Okay, it's wrong. Tight.
Short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Nice shot by Irving.
You know Kyrie is never lacking in confidence. Drains it from another zip code.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He lifts it. He looks so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
So clumsy. Look at him falling on the floor. He clumsy as shit.
Duke leading by 13. Williamson finds Hill. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Hill's got 8.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Here's Sabali. Over Boozer. Sabali shot is
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Irving for 3. Duke keeps it alive. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Kept alive.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, you need to know where Wemby is. If he's anywhere close to the rim, it's really tough to score.
Iverson no good. launches a three. That's good from Williamson. On the assist by
There is no way you can defend
Williamson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Brian Keith wants a timeout.
Just like his NBA All-Star dad, Carlos, Cameron Boozer is an incredible rebounder. But he also brings a little more playmaking, a real do-it-all type talent. This guy's got a really bright future.
Here's Wilson. And that time, also a missed shot. The Blue Devils leading by 18. Evans, good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Duke making a change here.
For the Blue Devils, Marvin Bagley.
No, they ain't even doing the jump ball. They
Now Smart. No scoring in this one. It's stolen by Bagley. Wide with it. Picked up by Edwards.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Evans against Smart. Evans with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Allen against Foster. Allen's shot is off. Bagley kicks it to Foster. It's good from long range.
They have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And Allen launches it from deep. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Tatum with it. Pass to Flag. To the paint. Bagley with the bucket.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Wilson. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Foster, and it's Foster finishing it off.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
.133 left here in the second half of the game. Three-pointer. Allen with the rebound. Shoots a three. The rebound by the Blue Devils. And here's Evans. Pass to Tatum. The Blue Devils moving the ball around. Bagley kicks to Evans. Loud pass to Bagley.
Basketball, Marvin Bagley.
So it's the visitors now. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Foster. 46 seconds left in the game. Launches it from deep. And they recover it. To the middle. Here's Allen. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Blue Devils.
Now into the lineup for the Blue Devils, Kyrie
We got
Irving.
22 seconds left in the second half of basketball.
Anyhow, y'all, man, I'm out the door, man.
And so Duke takes this one by a big margin.